Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? And we are live. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who is watching this show. And for those who are going to watch it on a replay, a very good Wednesday evening to all of you. I can say how happy I am today because I have a very special lady on screen. And let me tell you a little bit about myself, even though you guys know me pretty well. My name is Patricia Peters. I was born in Guyana. I've been living in New York for 26 years now. And I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, a friend, and I am also a digital entrepreneur. But before this, I was a teacher, I was a banker, I was a trainer, and I was a CI coordinator. But the final result is I am a digital business owner. And much said about me, I just want to share a little bit about this woman. She is, I think, originally from Pakistan, right?
Yes, yes,
She originally from Pakistan, and she has been living in Canada for a number of years, 25 years, I think.
yes,
So meet Fatima Hashmi, a visionary entrepreneur, nurturing futures and building legacies. For 25 years, Fatima Hashmi has called Canada home, weaving her passion for care, education, and entrepreneurship into the fabric of her community. As a devoted mother, loving wife, and a proud Muslim woman, she embodies strength, compassion, and unwavering dedication. Fatima is a driving force behind a thriving daycare center where young minds are nurtured with warmth, patience, and encouragement. She has built a space where children feel safe, loved, and empowered, creating lasting foundation for their futures. But her vision doesn't stop there. With her brilliance and entrepreneurial spirit, she has expanded her journey into the digital business space, proving that success is limitless when paired with determination. Her energy is infectious, her humility is inspiring, and her professionalism sets gold standard. She leads with kindness, works with heart, and balances it all with grace. That is truly remarkable. Through her hard work and vision, Fatima is creating not just a career, but a legacy of love, growth, and empowerment. Fatima is a proof that you can lead, inspire, and thrive, all while shaping a future worth celebrating. So, Fatima, I just want to say thank you for gracing my presence today. I am honored to have you here on Chat with Pat. And take it away, girl. Tell us something about yourself.
yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for having me, and I am just like so honored that the intro you gave about me. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I even don't introduce myself like that. so
And,
so
and that's
so
what
you
everyone
did.
who comes on my show, I want them to feel special.
Yeah, it is actually very special. So thank you so much again. As
Uh-huh.
Pat told you all that I've been living in Canada for 25 plus years. And when we moved here, my kids were, two of them were really, small babies and, toddlers. So I decided I wanted to do something. So I opened my daycare for other small creatures so that they can have a home when the moms are not home. So I
Right.
started it, and because from back home I had the psychology degree and the teaching.
Mhm.
So, but
Right.
I couldn't pursue it here because I had to, you know, go to school again. And my husband decided to study, so one of us needs to be with the kids. So that's how I started my home daycare business, and I've been doing it. I'm a very consistent person, I think. So
Mhm.
I've been doing it for the past 23 plus years, and I
Wow.
love it. Yeah, I love it because I raise so many little kids.
Oh,
The Brampton area, I have maybe hundreds of kids who were raised by me, and they are
mm.
professionals now and all that. So it gives me so much fulfillment and happiness, and some of them are still in touch with me. It's a
Oh.
long time. But in the end, it was getting a toll on my health because long
Mhm.
hours, the daily grind. I have to wake up on the alarm, that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
in my middle ages, I needed something more. And when I looked around, I couldn't find. I even took admission and to do my more studies.
Right.
And I realized, okay, I'm going to study. I'm going to spend at least $20,000 on my, to
Courses.
upgrade my education.
Uh-huh.
In my mid ages, with my hijab on, how much of
Right.
is of
Yeah.
getting the job, because everyone wants fresh blood. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I decided, okay, so I started looking for something else, and that's how I stumbled across this one, because I want to get out of my comfort zone, which is my daycare, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to build a legacy. My daycare is still the same as it was 23 years ago.
Wow.
And I'm still at the same place. I'm still at the same earning potential.
Yeah.
No, no growth. I love it. I mean, no hard feelings, no regrets. But now, when I find a platform, so why not go towards that and try that one side by
Absolutely.
side for now? Yeah,
Yes.
and go for early retirement.
That's awesome. That's amazing. So I can relate with you. We have something in common.
Okay, that's
So
good.
I have a diploma in child daycare management.
Oh, really?
And that
Nice.
was because I was a nanny for 5 years in Manhattan.
Oh, okay,
I
nice.
said when bought my house, I will open a daycare center. And when I got here, I love my house so much. I don't want to dirty it. I changed my
And,
mind.
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So I have a diploma in child care management. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
then
So we are both
yes,
childcare thing people.
right.
That's
And the
good to
kids,
see.
the
Yeah,
kids are in college now.
yeah.
All the kids I
Same.
babysat,
Yes,
they're in
very true.
college, and the parents and I still have a great relationship. They all still talk to me, they
Same.
message me,
Exactly.
and I
It is
love taking
fulfilling. I
care.
think it is a very fulfilling,
It is like you
profession.
love these babies like your own, you treat them like your
Yeah,
own. And
they
I
become
was
your
like,
family.
my boss comes up to me and she said, Pat, everyone is talking about you. I was like, hope it's good stuff. And
Yeah,
like, everyone, you're famous. All my friends are talking about you how good you're taking care of our son. And I was like, okay, good. That's
that
that's
is
all I need to know, right?
exactly that's that gives us so much of a boost and so much happiness when
Yes.
someone recognizes that we are doing a good job in raising their kids.
Right. Like
Yeah,
when I used to go home, every afternoon I leave, the child will cry in front of the door when I'm leaving. And the
yeah.
next morning I come, I said, Karen, don't you feel bad that Brian is crying when I'm leaving? She said, no, I don't feel bad. I said, why? Like I will feel bad that my child is crying for someone, right?
Mhm.
She said, no, I know that he loves you and he's in good hands. And that is why he's crying, that
Yeah,
he's going to
yeah,
miss you. And I never thought about it. Like everybody has cell phone. All the
yeah.
nannies have cell phone. Cell phone just came out, right? I never have a cell phone. So I asked for a cell phone. I said, can I have a cell phone too? Everybody have one. And she said, no, you don't need a cell phone because we trust you. And that
Oh,
speaks volume.
oh
So
yeah,
I did enjoy my babysitting job in Manhattan. That was the time of my life. Every
yeah.
day I go to the park.
Yeah, yeah, outdoor trips and the art
Yes,
and craft we want to do, but we never get time.
so
We do
many
with
play
them.
dates, and all my friends were Filipinos.
And,
This is so funny. And I came back into this community, and I have so many Filipino friends. Hello, all my friends.
they're very
Yes,
good people.
so I can relate with you, but it does take a toll on you.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
It does take
Because
a
my
toll on you.
daycare, I start my daycare at 7 in the morning and finish at 6 at night.
Oh my God,
So
no.
long hours, yeah. So
Do you
and
have helpers?
pardon? No,
Do
no,
you
no,
have
no.
helpers?
All in one.
Oh wow! Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah. All
goodness.
in
Well,
one.
I salute you, girl.
Thank you.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So we break the ice there where everything is good. You feeling all better?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, good. So I'll go into the questions today. Your first question is, what are your core strengths and how do you see them contributing to the success of your business?
Yeah. I think my core strength is
Mhm.
not the real core, not the real gut core, but
At least you're honest.
yeah, yeah. So I would say my core strength is consistency. I am a very
Amazing.
consistent
And that's
person, and
important.
yeah, and I don't give up. I don't give up easily. I mean, unless I know, okay, this is a lost cause, I need to just back off. I won't give
Hmm.
up on anything. It could be anything. I mean, I would just grab a bird from the floor and I would keep on trying to. I even tried to give CPR to a bird baby once because because I thought, okay, maybe I can, yeah,
Yes,
save
yes.
that. So
But
I
you,
keep on
you know,
trying.
you could have put it under a bowl and hit the bowl, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it'll
yeah,
come
yeah,
back to life.
yeah. So, but I mean, it was the already a lost case, but kept on
Oh,
trying. So I think my strength and everyone, like my kids and even my husband, they don't say it in a very good way, but they said, I mean, you just don't give up. You just keep on doing what you want to do. I said, yes, I don't want to give up, unless something is from God.
right,
Like I'm gonna
right.
keep on trying. So my core strength
Absolutely.
would be hands down consistency and not giving up easily.
And that's amazing. And I read in an article, it says, if you are good at 1% of anything,
Yeah.
make that 1% 100%,
Exactly.
right?
Such
And
a
that
good
will
thing,
be your
you know?
stronghold. That will be your stronghold. And if you have consistency, you're amazing,
Yeah.
because that's all you need in life,
Yeah,
consistency.
yeah, yeah,
Whatever you
consistent.
do, do it consistently, right? And
Yes.
progress will follow.
That's what I
Production
maybe
will follow.
yeah, maybe that's what I experienced or noticed that you can't get anywhere unless you are consistent, and it's the key to success, it's the key to happiness, it's the key to everything. Consistency is, if you want
Mhm.
to leave something, you have to be consistent in trying to leave that thing. And
Right,
same if you want to adopt something, you have to be consistent in trying to adopt that nature or anything. So,
right, right.
that would be my
Because if you
question.
look at people who are building empires and people who
Yeah,
are
yeah,
business people and rich people, do
yeah.
you think that they're not consistent? They're
Oh,
consistent and
yeah,
they're focused. And when
yeah,
you're focused, that means you're consistent, right?
yeah, exactly.
And only the focus stay on track. Only the
Yeah,
focus reach their end destination.
yeah,
So you're on the right track.
yeah.
Fatima, you're on
Thank
the
you.
right track. So
Thank you
keep
so
being
much.
consistent. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm gonna be no matter what.
So, your next question: how do you envision your roles and responsibilities within the business?
Yeah, so our business is, I mean, my first business, which is still there, it's a
Mhm,
different business because it has timings involved, it has brick and mortar involved, it has
mhm,
physical inventory involved, like because I
mhm.
have to keep so many
Yes.
things for the kids and everything. So it's way different than what we have here, but it's still in both the settings, especially in our entrepreneurship. We have
Mhm,
to look for the operational risks first of
mhm.
all. So in if I talk about my daycare setting, so I'm going to say I have to see if there won't be anything that are harmful for the kids. So
Right,
it's a
right.
risk. So it has to be child proof. And
Mhm.
same in our entrepreneurship, digital marketing, that I have to look for the tech glitches and everything.
Mhm.
We won't be able to do this thing if there's going to be a glitch and it's going to be like, shut down.
Right,
Everything is.
right, right.
So because it's digital, because it's all on like not on
Social
surface.
media, yep. Mhm.
So I think the first things we have to look for the operational risk in which it's like um, the tech thing. We have to have everything in place. We have to like the funnels in place. Everything is going smoothly. We have to keep on checking those operational things because our business depends on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yes.
then financial risks. Look at the
Mhm.
financial risks. What are the risks you are going? If I'm going, although we don't need to spend much money in ours, we don't
Right,
have
right,
to keep
right.
on
Yeah.
reinvesting and stuff. But still, I can see if the my payment is going slow or why is it going slow. I have to look at it. Or if I'm not getting too much return, so am I overspending on my ads?
Right,
Or,
right, right.
yeah, so maybe try to balance, do the
Yes.
balance, keep the tax side working no
Up to
matter
date.
what.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then if you can't afford, for some reason, there are so many reasons in life that I won't be able to afford the multiple ads and going, so I have to, reduce it somewhere. So
Right.
that's the only, constant uh,
Responsibilities.
responsibility and expenditure that we have to do. Otherwise, there's nothing. It's just everything is kind of going on free in our business. It's just only
Absolutely. And that's why we
expenditure.
love this business,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Everything
So
is automated.
exactly, and I can control that finance so easily.
Exactly. With a
So
click of
that's
a
how, yeah.
button,
So
right?
that's how I try to do, the operational risk and financial risks, and then reputational reputation. How
Yes.
are people responding to my, pitches? How are they negative reviews? Everyone
Hmm.
gets negative reviews. So how I'm going to respond to that
Right,
negative
right,
reviews?
right.
I'm going to be graceful. If they are
Mhm.
being mean, it doesn't mean I need to be mean. I'm going
Absolutely.
to, yeah. So if the clients are not satisfied, how I'm going to approach them and satisfy their
Mhm.
concerns and everything. And then public backlash, if
Yes,
we
this
go
is
and
a
google it, there's going to be so many things. Oh, it's a scam and this and that. So I
yes.
need to know my niche, I need to know my business, and
Hmm.
I have to counter that backlash with the
Right,
grace and
right.
education.
Absolutely. So this is a business like any business, right?
Yeah.
Or even you can't, let's put it this way. You can't go fight a war without any weapon,
No, no,
right?
no. There's no.
You can't go fight a battle without any you can't be without any arms,
Yeah.
right? So you can't do this business if you are not educated
Yes.
to know about your business,
No.
what your
Okay.
business entails, how to answer questions when people ask you. That is why we stay motivated. We
Yeah.
stay plugged in into our Zooms and our M&Ms, right?
Yeah.
On Wednesday night. Right after this, we have an M&M, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our responsibilities, make sure your funnels are working, make
Yes.
sure your ads are going out, make sure you're posting 3, 4 times a day, and make sure you have an algorithm of people coming in and the stuff you post are worthy for people to watch and to listen to and to view, right?
Yeah.
So those
And
are
then
some of our things. Yep.
yeah, exactly. And yeah. So yeah.
Yes, so there are, so even though the business is automated, we still have a little bit of responsibility to take care of our business, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. And then we can, we can, the conflicts that we can solve is, I don't think any conflict can be solved with aggression. Never,
No, no.
never, ever.
You
Even in our
cannot you
home
cannot out
settings,
a
and
fire with fire.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
cannot
So,
out a fire
so,
with fire. Yeah.
so, and then we, if to do our financial, we can do, try to diversify our income streams, which is another amazing feature of our business.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. Very good answer. So how do you see your next question? How do you see us measuring success and enduring ongoing communication and collaboration? How do you see business partners measuring success and enduring ongoing communication? Because I think we're pretty good of doing that, right?
Yeah. So, how do you see? What
Hmm.
question number was that?
Number 10, number 10. How do
Okay.
you see us measuring success and
Okay.
ensuring
We are at number
ongoing
10.
communication?
Uh,
Hmm.
so, 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 uh, uh, First of all, I would like to, see that what kind of communication we are doing with. Is it with our business partner? Is it with the cross lines? Is it with the
Hmm.
clients? Is it with the buyer? Because
Hmm.
our pitch is different for the leads. Our pitch is different for the buyers. And then when
Yes,
we become business partner, it's different. With you, it's going to be different. And
absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
going to learn a lot from you. I'm going to learn a lot from you. You're going to learn a lot from us. So,
Yes.
so you know, uh, I'm just trying to read the question again.
Yes. Take your time. Take your
Yeah, yeah.
time.
It's just that I forget the question, And then that's why how I cannot answer it.
You're fine.
So, yeah, so it's
So,
success is not basically about, you can say, metrics. It's not It's not about metrics. We cannot
mhm,
we cannot evaluate success by only metrics. It's about how we make impact on you. If
yes,
I'm going to do a good interview today, I'm going to good impact on you. This is going to be another success. Success is not
absolutely.
only that, okay, how I'm doing financially. No, success is I got out of my comfort zone. I was a
Yes.
really awkward camera person, so I got out of my comfort zone, and
Mhm.
this is success. My success is I'm running two full-time businesses side by side, and I'm doing it. So this is my success. My success is I am balancing my two businesses and my family and my social life and my shopping all together. So
Yeah.
we need to see what success is for other people. Maybe if someone is going to
Mhm.
ask me what is my success in terms of finances, I can give them a really good answer too. See,
Yes.
so yeah, so it's just that and then clear and frequent communications with
Mm.
everyone, with your partners, with your mentors, with your mentees, with your coaches. Communication and good conversation is the key to our business, because it's we just talk. We Even our posts are kind of communicating with others. It's
Yes.
our lives are communicating with our audiences, because they can get to meet us in
Mm-hmm.
a shop. They are going to come and they are going to meet you and any manager over there, and they're going to buy the stuff. For us,
Mm-hmm.
we need to be having a good communication and good conversational you know mm, abilities to connect with our audiences, with our team and everyone. So
Yes.
I would say those are the answers for
Right. Right.
collaboration and
I
everything. Yeah,
agree with you. And I like to add to that too. Being in this business, we have success in all shapes and ways and
yeah,
means, right?
yeah.
We have personal growth because when we get into this
Too good.
business, we have no confidence, we have no motivation, our mindset is corrupted, we
Yeah,
have no we have no ambition, we have no structure, we have
yeah,
no discipline.
yeah,
So these are the things when you started this business, these are the things you're going to learn,
yeah.
and that's a huge success.
It's
The
it's it's a really,
transformation,
yeah,
the transformation from the past self to the new self, right?
yes, exactly. It's
and
you.
and look at you, you never thought that you'll be on a screen talking to
Never,
another woman on a screen on
never.
live TV,
Yes,
on
yes,
live
yeah,
social media, right?
yeah,
And that's a huge success.
yes,
You are motivated, you are self-aware, that you are confident, and your mindset has been transformed. Now
yeah,
you want to elevate others the way you have been elevated,
yeah,
correct?
exactly, exactly. Same.
And that's a huge
You explained it really
success.
well.
And our communication, we can communicate with anyone in the world through different platforms on
Yeah,
social media, right? It's just
yeah,
a click of a button and bang, you're there. You're in Canada right now, and
yeah,
I'm in the US. And look at
yes,
us
yes.
chatting like there is no tomorrow, right?
Exactly, and the people need to understand that this is the training you're going to get where we both are right now.
Mhm.
Secondly, that is the only thing actually that needs to be done in this business, and it's so much fun. It's
It
so much
is
fun. It
fun.
is
It is
artistic. It is so much fun. Other thing is done. Most of the work is done at the back end for us already.
I wish I'm not going to call her name, but a business partner started with me. We worked together, and then I got into this business. She started with me, and then she said because she is Muslim
Mhm.
and she dresses just how you dresses with your
Okay,
hijab and
yeah, yeah.
stuff, and she said, "I can't do this, Cheryl. I cannot show my face on social media." I want her to see this today. That look, Cheryl's
Oh,
interviewing a woman who
just
has a hijab on.
let her talk. Let
Right?
her talk to me. I am a very conservative Muslim. I am. I am honestly. Let her talk
And
to
if
me.
she's watching this, she's gonna crack up. She's gonna laugh, and she knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, because it's just like any job. When we goes in the corporate, we are going to meet so many men and everyone.
Yes,
I
and
meet my parents every single day, multiple parents. They're men and women. It's just your job. You take it as a job, not
exactly.
just you're advertising yourself. You're advertising your business. It's the intention behind what you're doing.
And I even work with a trainer. She's from Bangladesh, and
Yeah,
she's Muslim. She doesn't wear the hijab, but she said, "I can't do that stuff. No way.
really.
People are gonna laugh at me." I was like, "Oh my god,
I
you
said
need to
that.
grow
I
up.
said that. I
You
said
need to
that.
grow up."
Yeah, I said that thing. And a funny thing is that my nephew, one of my nephew, he lives in Waterloo over here. He's been bugging me for the past 3 years. He said that, and you have so much to do, so much, because I like to paint, I like to do flowers arrangements, I like to decorate the
Oh,
house. So I have
uh-huh.
so many different things that I do. I like to host, and then in a beautiful way. So he
Right.
used to tell me, you should open a YouTube channel and you should start it. I said, no, this is not me. I cannot do it. I just
Uh-huh.
cannot go in front of camera and do this is, and I'm not doing it to earn money. I'm just doing it because I like it. And when he sees that I'm talking to the camera right now, this he's
He's
gonna
like,
say, I've
"Okay."
been telling you to do the YouTube channel. You didn't listen to me, and now you're doing that. So it's all about what are your intentions. My intentions are to get freedom of space and time, get
Yes,
freedom, money, as much money as I want, so that I can
and
start
have
a
a
big
retirement early.
charity.
Yep.
Yeah, and at a charity. I am very passionate about charity that I want to start,
Yes, that's
and
good.
I need all the freedom for that.
Yeah, very good. And this business gives us the leverage to do all of the above that you mentioned.
This is the one. This is the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your next question is, can you share an example of a challenging situation you faced in a previous business and how you manage it?
Oh my God, there are so many, so many. I don't want to get the ones that were like bad ones,
Mhm.
but challenges are usually the not the pleasant ones. Obviously, then it's a story. So
Right.
there are few of so many of them in which, and I mean, the parents got really nasty and stuff, but I
Mhm.
just kind of, okay, this is, but the one a few of them that I remembered really really were the ones when my kids, they were like, when they were little, they were very
Mhm.
naughty ones. So my daughter, she broke her leg, and then a few years later my son broke his arm, and my husband wasn't able to take a day off, so I took my kids to the emergency. And I was sitting down in emergency in Canada. I don't know America, but Canada,
Mhm.
you end up in emergency unless it's a heart or the kidney failure. You're gonna be
You're
sitting.
gonna die. You're gonna die.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
should change that
yes,
name. It's
exactly.
like
You're
it's not like emergency. It's
no,
like
no, yeah. So the
stay
broken bones
longer.
are not. It's painful, but it's not emergency. So I was sitting there for like 8 to 9 hours.
Wow.
And then after that, we had the ultrasound, the CT scan,
Yep.
everything. I came back home right at 4 in the morning. I
Mhm.
settled down in their bed, and at 6 o'clock, I opened the doors of my daycare, because at that
Mhm.
time the first child used to come, and I was smiling, I was laughing. I just covered my, my dark circles with some foundation, and no one knew. My kids,
Right. Right. Right.
all the kids and all the parents who came, even my supervisor from my agency came, and no one knew that I didn't sleep for the past 48 hours.
Oh my God.
So it's not just once, it was like so many times I had to do it, because it's not their fault that I was in hospital. I
Right.
was supposed to open it. The parents are going to be so distressed if I'm going to tell them at the 11th hour I cannot work because I didn't sleep at night. So
Right.
what you took upon, just finish that thing. So
Mhm.
I didn't budge. I didn't say. So I opened the door. I was laughing. I did all the things that was supposed to do that day. And
Mhm.
by the time at night, obviously because my kids were hurt, they were broken bones, so I had to attend to them. And
Mhm.
this thing kept on going for like months. and no one knew that my kids have with broken bones lying down in the bed, and I'm still
Right.
working. So that's why when I realized no one cares what you're going through, they need
Absolutely not.
results. They need results. So we need to bring results.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those are the challenges that have been
Challenging.
going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Wow.
but we have to do what we have to do. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. No one cares about you and how
Yeah,
you live your life
exactly.
or
It's our life. We have to
or how
incorporate.
much money you make, but if you leave a lasting impression on people, right? If you
Yeah.
leave an impact,
Yes.
and that's the only thing people remember. And this what you're doing here now, having this business,
Yes.
it'll
To change
impact
life.
others to
Yes.
follow, right?
Exactly.
Because you're setting an example as a Muslim woman that you
Mm.
too can get out there and
Anyone
be
is
an
that.
entrepreneur.
Yes.
That you too can take up a challenge. And it doesn't matter if your head is covered or your face is covered or
No, no,
not.
it doesn't matter.
You
My
are
mentor,
setting a
she's
standard.
she's a Niqabi woman. She
Yeah,
puts
you
niqab
are
on.
setting a standard
Yeah.
that any woman
Any woman.
can arise to the task. Any
Yes.
woman can follow in your footstep. And they
Yeah.
don't have to be embarrassed. They don't have to be ashamed.
Oh, no, no, no,
Because
no, no.
at the end of the day, no one puts salt in your pot,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
No,
And
no one will help you pay your bills.
they should be actually even more prouder because they are doing it where no one expecting it, and they are
Yes,
still pushing themselves and doing it because they want to change the lives of their lives, their kids life, and the lives of
yes,
so many
and their
women like
future.
myself.
Yes. And that's a beautiful thing. So I am proud of you and
Thank you
I
so much.
am impressed about you. So kudos to you and keep doing what you're doing and being impactful. All right.
Thank you so much.
So your final question is, how do you typically make important business decisions?
Hmm. How do you?
Like when you started this business,
Yeah.
did you dive right into it, or were you skeptical? Did you have to ask your husband?
No, no, no. I was skeptical, but I didn't. I knew I'm going to start it
Uh-huh.
because that's the thing that was, yesterday in my. I said that this business was checking up all the things. I was looking in something, so I knew
Okay.
I'm going to die, but I was still skeptical. So I didn't dive in right away. I did my research. I
Mm-hmm.
asked my mentor, who was really nice. I said, "Okay, you say that it's tax registered, hide your credentials and everything. I just need to see the CRA receipts from you." So she said,
Uh-huh.
"Okay, so you don't believe me." I said, "It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about my own confidence." And she showed me.
Right.
She was so nice. She showed me this, tax
And
receipt from
that's good.
your agency. She said, "I have nothing to hide. Why shouldn't I show you?" So she put the sticker on the name of the company, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it, because I knew her name, and it doesn't matter how much she earned. I didn't look for how much she's earning. I wanted to look for if it's legit. So we can do that for people. So I didn't jump in. I did my due diligence. My husband was not on board, not at all. My kids who are in university, they were not on board. They said, "No,
Right.
you're just too soft. You just say to yes to everything, and then this and that. So you're gonna get scammed." I said, I could be soft-hearted, but I'm not STUIPIT. So,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to look into it, and in the end, it's my money. I said, in the end, it's my
Right.
no, none of you.
Right.
So
Yes,
yeah,
none of the husbands are ever on board. Isn't that
never,
crazy?
yes, never,
None of them. So when
never.
I see a man join this business, it makes me so happy.
I get so happy when some man contacts me and say, "I'm going to start the business." I said, "Oh my God, thank God he doesn't have to ask his wife. He's gonna start."
That's
You
true, right? When I
know,
started this business, I didn't even tell my husband
yeah.
until I started receiving my text. And I said, I got my text, and man, should I not show him? Should I show him? And then I said, oh my God, he watches YouTube. What if I pop up one day and he's on all the ads with the kids? And he said, and
Yes.
what is my wife doing on YouTube? And
Yeah.
what am I doing on YouTube? And I said, okay, I have to tell him. And I showed him my ad. I showed him the text. And he's like, I'm so happy that you did not keep all your eggs in one basket. That's the exact words he said.
Oh,
I'm
really?
so
That's
happy that you don't put all your eggs in one basket because you never know. And look what happened.
yeah, yeah.
I got
That's
laid off. I got laid
exactly.
off after
That's
25
the
years in the
thing.
corporate world,
Yeah,
right?
that's what the thing. I'm always telling, please, please, please be vigilant. Do a plan B. It's
Yeah,
the world is changing so fast. Everyone should have plan B. You never know, but because you can, God forbid, we can get really sick and not able to work physically. So
that's
what is
true.
going to happen to me? I'm good. I can be in the bed and earning through this business.
I interviewed someone yesterday and she is retired and she's collecting social security, but the money she's collecting can't even pay her bills,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
right?
It's not. Even my
So if
retirement
you
money is not going to pay my bills.
so for folks who are watching this, if you're depending on social security, I've got bad news for you. That even can't buy your grocery.
Yes.
How are you going to pay your rest of your
Mhm.
bills? Especially if you have a mortgage or you're paying rent, if you have life insurance, if you have car insurance, if you have electrical bills, if you have phone bills, if you have cable bills, what are you
It
going to
keeps
do?
on going. The groceries are so expensive now. Oh my God. It's like
Yes.
you're buying the best gold
So I
nugget.
know people who are watching out there, we take unnecessary risks. We go bungee jumping, we fly off a plane, we go scuba diving, we go all sort of stuff. We drive speed 85 on the road, 100 on the road. Those are unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
We need you to take a necessary risk. And this business is a necessary risk.
Yeah.
You take this business on, it's going to give you results.
But
It's
very
going to give
minimum
you
risk.
rewards.
Minimum risk.
And no risk at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
If you compare to everything else, it's actually no risk at all.
no risk, yes.
Because we are always in a win-win situation.
And so, but I'm using that terminology, unnecessary risk and a risk, right? So
Yeah.
you guys need to hop on, log on to the business. You have Fatima's website up there. She's in Canada. You have my website. I'm in New York. Log on to our website. Just register with your name and your email and watch the webinar, guys. It takes 90 minutes. You don't have to watch it all in one sitting. I was curious. I was I wanted to get it done and over with. I so wanted to know what's this business is all about. So I watch it one sitting,
Yeah.
right? But you can break it up and watch it. But
Yeah.
the longer you take, the longer you're going to take to get successful. All right.
Yeah.
So just the heads up. So Fatima, you did well with all your questions. I am
Thank you.
so proud of you. And because you did well, you get a bonus question.
That's the cheating. That's cheating. No, no, I'm
So,
joking.
so your bonus question is, if you were given the opportunity to give a speech at a business convention in Canada,
Mhm.
what will you talk about?
I will talk about, first of all, I will talk about telling the people about them that you have to liberate yourself from 9 to 5 grind. If
Yeah.
you love your job, keep on loving your job, keep on doing your job, but please join as a side hustle, as a
Mhm.
plan B. No, these days it's just blows my mind thinking about people have no plan B.
You want them to break off that bondage,
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
slavery mentality,
Exactly, exactly.
that
Because
nine to five grind.
even if you are at the corporate level, you still have to work a lot. They are. I mean, I am in daycare business. I see how people are not connected to their kids because of the daily grind. How
That's
they
true.
are missing so many milestones because the kids are with me 10 to 11 hours a day, 5 days a week.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
they call me mom. The first word they
Oh,
say is to call me mom. I see their milestones. I see the first word, the first, step and all those things.
oh,
The
wow.
learning, they learn ABCs and all those stuff from me. So
Yes.
when you have something that you can enjoy, why aren't you trying that?
Right.
Try that. I
Well,
would tell them that yes, please liberate yourself from the slavery. Please come on board. Try to look into it. What is it? You are going to build a legacy, though your job is not going to be a legacy for your kids. But this is
Absolutely
going to
not.
be a legacy for your kids.
Right. Fatima, you said it all there. That's a great message in a nutshell right there. So for the people who are watching us, the women who are watching the bystanders,
Yeah.
right? They're watching us and they're wondering what are we doing and what are we talking about, and they have doubts in their mind and skepticism in their heart, and they have fear. Can you invite them into this business? Tell them how good this business is?
Yeah, sure, for sure. Especially them, because those who are ready to take a step, those who are bold enough to take a step and try it on their own, we don't need much of talk to do with them. But it's for especially for those who are sitting on the fence, who want to do something but they don't do this because they are, oh, this is not for me, I might not be too interested into it, this is not for me, I won't be able to do the interviews, I won't be able to come live. You don't have to. We have faceless marketing. But
That's
once yeah, we have so much for each and every mindset. We have
Mhm.
everything for every mindset in our training. All you need to do is start it, and once you start unlocking the potential in it, you're going to be in love with this business, just like we both are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, you heard her, right? This is a mom who works full time. She take care of other people's children. She get to experience all their milestones while the parents are missing out. Are you one of those parents who are missing out on your children's milestone, on your children's first tooth falling off, on your children's doctor's appointment? When your kids are sick, are you afraid to ask for time off? If you are that parent and you're experiencing all of these things, listen, I've been there. I miss out on my girls, their school, their meetings, their park meetings with their dad. I missed out on so many childhood days with my children. Why? Because I was taking care of other people's kids as well. I was babysitting from 6 in the morning till 8 in the night.
Oh wow.
Right? So
Wow.
I did it for 5 years because I came here with a purpose and a plan.
Hmm.
But because of that purpose and that plan, I neglected my kids. And I tried to mesh that gap between all the stuff I missed out. I'm trying to mesh it up and be with them every time and make sure that I am there for them,
Yeah.
right? And that is why I joined this business, because all the times I missed out with them, I want to leave a legacy so they can enjoy even when I'm not here.
Yeah.
So if you are
Exactly.
the parent that are experiencing all of this, now is your time. This is your moment to take action. Now is your time to take action because it's never too late to make the right decision, right?
Never. Never.
So if you want, why not tap onto our website, both of our websites, and see what this business is all about. This business will give you freedom to spend quality time with your loved ones, where you can travel the world. You don't have to wake up to alarms. You don't
Yeah.
have to answer to a boss. You don't have to have anyone micromanaging you at work. You don't have to have write up and people talking about you and gossiping about you at work, right? You become your own boss. You building your own empire, and you can set a standard for other women to follow. As a
Yeah.
Guyanese woman and as a Pakistani woman, we stand tall today in this business, telling you that you too can be a beacon of hope for other women. You too can be a shining light to set an example that there is hope. Not only American women can be business entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
immigrants can be business entrepreneurs, because we have over 250,000 people from all over the world who is doing this business, and
Yes.
everyone is prospering. Everyone is fulfilling their dreams, and everyone is helping their families back home. So if you want to do the same, we are inviting you today. So we can take the horse to the water, but we cannot make the horse force the horse to drink the water. So it's all left on you. We give you the option. It's all left on you what you do with this option. For that, I will say thank you, Fatima, for being here with me today.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoy our conversation,
Yes, me
and
too.
it
Me
was a
too.
pleasure having you. And I
Yes.
always like to close my show by saying, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving.
Yes.
And with that, we want to say a happy Wednesday night to all of you out there.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.